Muita gratidão.
There are people who had it worse. We didn't go through anything.
Teve gente que passou pior.
There are people who had it worse on the other street. There were many elderly people who were underwater. They couldn't get out of the place.
Não pôde sair do lugar.
Thank God we had help and they took us in, so it wasn't worse.
Teve acolhimento, né, por causa do neném. Então não foi estrago pior, né?
Essa situação tá bem complicada, né?
The situation is very complicated because we even lost our house. We lost everything, everything. What we have is what they gave us here. We lost even our clothes. We lost the kitchen, the fridge, everything. Everything, everything.
Daí, como é assoalho lá, a água veio por baixo e virou todo o assoalho, tá todo virado, tá na...
It's like a ladybug or like a hammer or like the sun or like, you know, like their little like emojis.
Iran's public prosecutor is saying that the country's morality police have been shut down following the months of protests that have racked the nation in the wake of the death of Mahsa Amini, the 22-year-old woman who died in custody after her arrest by the morality police. Hundreds of people have been killed in the unrest in scenes like this video obtained by Reuters in November. Amini was arrested for flouting Iran's mandatory policy that women wear hijabs. But Iran's Interior Ministry, which is in charge of the morality police, has not confirmed that the force has been shut down, and state media say the public prosecutor, named Mohammad Jafar Montazeri, isn't responsible for its oversight. Meanwhile, state media are also reporting that the country's executed 4 men convicted of cooperating with the Israeli spy agency Mossad. Tehran's recently accused Israel and Western powers of plotting a civil war in Iran. The anti-government protests are some of the largest since Iran's 1979 revolution and have spilled into other international demonstrations of solidarity, including at the World Cup.
I've just attended a meeting of the National Working Committee, and I have been recused from the meeting because they are going to discuss the panel's report, and as per our own experience and history and tradition, it's always best when a matter that affects a person personally should be discussed in their absence. So that's precisely what has led to my recusal. to enable members of the National Working Committee to have a thoroughgoing discussion on the report without my presence, without rather me being there, so that they are free to express themselves as openly and as thoroughly as possible without any form of fear or favor. It is up to the National Executive Committee, to which I am accountable to take whatever decision. So that's all I have to say today on this matter.
Russia, the world's second largest oil exporter, will not sell oil that is subject to a Western price cap, even if it has to cut production. Russia's deputy prime minister made the announcement Sunday after the G7 and Australia agreed on Friday to a $60 per barrel price cap on Russian seaborne crude oil, prohibiting shipping and insurance companies from handling cargoes of Russian crude above the cap. The price cap aims to reduce Russia's income from selling oil and prevent a spike in global oil prices, while pressuring Russian President Vladimir Putin over his war in Ukraine more than 9 months into the brutal conflict. Russia called the cap a gross interference that would destabilize global energy markets. Putin in September warned the West he would cut off energy supplies if price caps were imposed, telling them that Europe would freeze. On Saturday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said the $60 price cap on Russian oil is not serious and will do little to deter Russia from waging war in Ukraine.